Have we started? Is that good? All right. Oh my. All right, let's go. So, I'm playing Blacktide. He's obviously Axis. I will be allies. We'll see if I stand any sort of chance. See how it goes. West Russia. Oh. 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 Okay. Cleared him in one round. He got 3 hitbacks, so it was average. Average. This is the one I want to go well. Well, I want them both to go well. Obviously. Okay. Come on. Alright, that looks good. What does he hit back now? 2 more. So, that was alright. That was alright. Put this here, that there, you all know all of this stuff. How it all goes. Same old song and dance. Alright. Let's see the doctor go to work. I kind of joke a bit. Okay. Just a very average. That was the. Both of them turned out exactly average. Well, I got the better end of average in Ukraine, but both average. We got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So he could probably stack Aurelia if he wants. If he wants. Who knows what he'll do? Guess we'll find out at some point. Looks like he bought bomber, yeah. 7 infantry, 2 artillery. Classic. Classic. Classic purchase. Probably stack Corellia. Possibly, maybe. There he goes. Close off the canal. Take back Ukraine. He has all 6. Let's see. C-Zone 17. Oh. Oh, we have a chance. We have a chance. We get his battleship. That is very nice, actually. That now I don't have to worry about that. Hopefully we get a hit here in Transjordan. We did not. Oh, raid. How'd that turn out? Got 3 units there? Okay. Oh. Okay. I see how it goes. I see how that works. Okay. Okay. So he's got 6. I don't think I'm gonna drop a fleet this round. Let's see here. What's up?
All right.
Oh, you can't hear me because I'm... Hold on. There we go.
Hey.
Hey. All right. So I'm just gonna buy 2 fighters. I'm not gonna drop a fleet right now.
Yeah, I had a pretty Pretty nice first 2 turns for you there.
Well, the Russian turn like uh, was average.
A little above average.
Ukraine was okay, but
My Germany
yeah, there
certainly
was
wasn't
yeah
great.
yeah I had a couple of good results there.
Yeah, my poor battleship died. I lost 3 to the Ukraine. My poor battleship.
I think I'll send a bomber.
Doesn't happen very often that it gets
Yeah,
taken out.
yeah. The battleship was kind of nice. That I don't have to worry about that now.
I planned for it to take out 3 UK planes.
I think I'll just get rid of it now. I think that's good for UK. Yeah, let's go. Hope to get this sub. Got it. No hit back. That's kind of nice. Transjordan battle. Well, the dice are on my side right now. Got the hit. Alright, I suppose I'll take this tank and bring it. Oh no, you have that what's that thing called? The bomber? Yeah, you got that bomber there. So no, I won't do that. I won't do that either. I guess it'll just stay there.
That bomber has never heard anything in its life.
What bomber? Which one?
Yeah, what bomber, indeed.
Move over that. Actually, I need troops for you, don't I? I think I'm happy with that.
Hard to not be happy with perfection.
Okay.
Good evening.
What's up, Sir Pinky?
Not much. Secret talks or?
Yeah, we're doing a show match against each other. We're both streaming.
Yeah, I figured I'd
Cool.
get my ass kicked by
Doesn't seem to be
Blacktide.
turning out that way. Well, I am behind, so I'm gonna have to start taking some risks.
And that's where it starts to get bad for me. So how are you, Sir Pinky?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
But you guys are streaming, so I'll jump out. I don't want to interrupt.
I mean, you're not really interrupting. But you do anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pearl Light. I like to do the Pearl Light.
Don't usually like to do it, but when I get a start this bad, I usually figure I need to make something happen. And good players tend to submerge their USA sub, so it tends to have even better results against
Yeah, I don't
good
submerge.
players. Good results so far. That was not the desired result.
Oh. I think I'm a little behind you.
All right, I can be happy with that.
Oh, you got my carrier.
Yeah, I got bad rolls, but so did you.
Yeah, yeah. I saw. Oh, I got the hit back and bury. I like that.
Yeah, that's always nice.
This one's always the troublemaker.
Well, all in all, pretty good Japan.
Yeah, that was a good Japan run.
Okay. And this plane's there. There. Unfortunately, it's usually the Russians and German turns that are the most impactful. A good Russia or bad Russia, and Germany is the most impactful, whereas USA and Japan probably are the least impactful early on.
Yeah.
Just because they're not really in a position to do that much.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't think the USA is really doing much here. Could take Morocco, but it'll cost me a transport.
That's always the question.
No.
I usually like to take Morocco whenever I do a risky fleet drop with the UK, because that way the Germans have to make a choice. but when there's only one thing to hit, it's a pretty easy choice in my opinion.
Yeah, I didn't see any reason to come take Morocco right now and lose a transport. But we'll see. We'll see if I turn out to be wrong or right. I've never ranked platinum. I've ranked gold a few
Really?
times, but never ranked platinum.
How many games do you usually play a season?
Uh, maybe like 50. And like
50? That's. Uh-huh.
this season, like I timed out of so many that there's no way of knowing what my actual rank could possibly be.
Yeah,
Just
timing out is not a good indicator.
no, I don't know. That 24-hour timer this season has been really rough. Mm. All right, I think I'm good with that. Gee. Actually, no.
Is the screen black for people?
You can reach me from there. That's yeah. I'll just go to
No,
season 10.
I'm looking at my own stream and it's not black.
Who's black where? My stream is
I have a
not.
chatter that says, is the screen supposed to be black?
Oh. Well, let me here. I could look at your stream from.
On Twitch?
Oh, you're on Twitch. Okay.
Yeah.
But it said you that. Oh, I got a notification you're on YouTube too, aren't you?
No, I dual stream.
Okay. I've done that.
Yeah. Well, the other person says it works now. So
Okay.
they restarted the app. No, good choice not going to Greenland. I would have definitely attacked Greenland if
Yeah,
you
I don't know why I like when the bombers in Italy, you can't go to season. I don't know. I had like a brain fart or something.
yeah, well, bomber range is kind of funny. They hit farther than you think.
Now this whole thing here. I don't want to do it like that.
It's always a balance with Russia. Do you take one really good fight, or do you take 2 okay fights, or 3 borderline fights?
Well, I don't think I'm taking 3.
Oh, it's the repair guy.
I think I'm gonna go with that. Or no. Well, I want to just take Corellia. Maybe I just want to take Corellia. So if I do that, it's 9. Alright, we're just gonna take both of them, I guess.
All right, I'm back. Ah, gave in to your inner demon, huh?
14. Yeah. Yeah. Just wondering if I should. Yeah, I'll do it like that. Because I think I need to take both of them. I don't think I can like try and strafe these with 4 units there. It's just too risky.
Yeah, well, it's a lot more high volatility. That's why I've started doing the 2 tank Ukraine attack, because even though it's like, yeah, you lose a lot more in the counter, Russia also has to invest more to take it.
Yeah.
And if you capture it with too little, then it's a bad odds of it going bad. If you hit it with too much, Germany will just smash your stuff.
Oh, Ukraine. All right. Ooh. I hate risking a Russian fighter.
Uh-huh. Oh.
Well, that was cool.
Wow,
Oh.
I haven't gotten a single hit back against you in this game after Russia won. Wow, that was a sweet turn.
There's a hit back.
One hit.
Now's your chance.
There
you
we
go.
There's some meat.
I thought you were gonna get 2 more there. Come on, just 1 hit. Thank you.
Alright, I'll take it.
Down to the bitter end.
Well, it was kind of a borderline fight. I had, what was it, 10 attack power, you had 10 attack, we had even attack power, you just had...
That one extra infantry I put at the end brought it from unlikely to strong. So it was around 80%, 75%. But, yeah.
Still, I think the turn was pretty strong overall. Especially that Karelia.
Yeah, that was nice.
What's the calculator say? You got a top 7% there. No hitbacks at all.
And 7. 16. Yeah, that one extra infantry that I put into Ukraine, I really didn't want to. We'll see what happens.
Well, that's a hard act to follow. I'm going to just buy a little bit more air to try and delay the UK fleet drop for as long as possible, because that turn didn't
It'll help you out the most, slowing down the British.
Well, that's the idea, as long as you only get one hit back or less. It kind of sucks. Not having that battleship hit any UK planes down there, huh?
Hey, what y'all up to, folks?
Hey,
We're streaming a show match here.
Just up to the side.
Only one hit.
Oh, you went for my fleet. Okay.
Yeah, I told you I'm trying to zone out your fleet.
Gotta reload here.
Trying to say, if you want a fleet drop, I may smack it down. When I'm behind, I have to take risks. I can't play it safe, or I'll just get more behind.
Okay.
And there's no better way to get back into the game than sinking a fleet to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah, I see.
Change my defense profile back.
So you still have 6 aimed at me.
You not like that attack power chart after turn 2.
What about it?
Oh, usually the Axis has a 20 or so attack power lead after the end of turn 2.
Yeah. Not bad. So I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. And there's Ukraine and... What'd you say? Oh, you'll be back. So if I take Ukraine and Bello, he's not going to want to use all of his aircraft. And there'll be 2 transports there. Or I could even just have 1 transport there. Yeah, let's do that. And make him, yeah. He wants to go for it again. That's artillery for India. What's he got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have to take Burma. I gotta take Burma. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Did you say something to me?
Yeah, I gotta take that. Do this here, like that. Do that. Bomber. Does this fighter reach? It does not.
Ah, risking it for the biscuit, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't have to leave more than one transport there. And I figure if I take Bello and Ukraine, and I could put a few in Ukraine, I think, if I take Bello. Yeah.
Just won our duos game against some silver players.
What about it?
Oh, just finished it. It was just a turn. It was a turn 6 victory city. We had all of Africa. We had Western U.S. We had Moscow surrounded. Caucasus stacked.
Oh, yeah.
It was just extremely one-sided.
And they keep playing till the
Yeah,
very
they
end.
played until the victory city thing kicked them out.
Alright, Burma. Nice, no hitbacks. That was very important.
Wow, Jesus! Been on
Yeah,
fire.
I know. It's when I play ranked, I feel the same way. It's like, oh my, I cannot get a hit for the life of me. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I know I lose the transport this way, but I don't know. You have a lot looking at Burma. I don't know what your plans are with that. But... If I didn't take it, you had like 21 units that you were able to put there. Something ridiculous. Oh. Don't want to forget this little fleet down here. That would be a disaster. All right. I think that's all good.
That'll do. Little tip, like with Egypt and such,
Yes.
if you're not gonna like dead zone it and like have a counterattack threatened, you should just blitz it with the tank, because I have no incentive not to attack it.
I know.
At
I
this
know.
point.
I know. That I really wanted the tank aimed at Burma. I mean, I don't know if I'm worried about Burma too much, but I was.
Well, you shouldn't. You didn't lose any planes.
Yeah.
UK1, like, your start is literally like as good as you could possibly ever hope for it to be.
Yeah, the blitz and like I'm always torn up about that because I'm always worried about round 3 or round 4, India
Well,
capture.
you went a fighter by, and then you lost no units retaking Transjordan. You lost no planes because there's no battleship. Like, that's about as good as it gets.
I suppose.
I don't really want to risk an art there, but just the way the logistics go is kind of forcing me to play it like so. That should do.
You did take Burma, right?
Yes. I sure hope I took Burma.
That's just there's a Japanese unit in there, but it's still tan.
Oh, yeah, that happens sometimes. I like to put the 3 infantry in Sikeng because it makes it not as attractive to hit as the US.
Oh yeah.
Actually, maybe I should put more. I guess that's probably good enough.
All right. USA doesn't have a lot. 40. Only got 40.
I'll show the game that they on my stream real quick, that they the duos tourney that they didn't forfeit. It was round 6. We were just a casual like 230 or so attack power ahead. Not 10 out of 10 victory cities, Western US taken that they can't retake. Oh my god, he even put Alaska IC up. It was fun in any case.
All right. I need for that. of that. And you there. You're right, now I don't want to attack anything here in China.
Yeah, that bomber in French equatorial is always risky. You're like, oh well, I can totally attack that, but then you have to look, where do you land?
Yeah, you have to kind of win, or at least have only a couple. I don't know. You have to win that battle. Just doesn't seem plausible right now. All right, USA. That's all you got. This bomber. I guess Moscow's good. Make sure I bring up all of this. Guess I'll bring that over. What do you have here? 13 plus 5, 6, so 19. 20, 21. It's still tight. It's pretty tight. You two. Caucasus. Caucasus is fine. Alright. So what do I have in C-Zone 13? Just before, what's in here? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that should be cool. Like this time, 8 infantry and an artillery. Instead of all the artillery. Don't need more, really.
Getting the poor Germans again.
Yeah. Yeah, we are. Hope I'm not using too much. Okay, that was a good result in Ukraine. Oh, you got to hit back and bellow.
Take what I can get.
So I think I need everything in West Russia. We have quite a few Japanese units built up over here too.
That's the idea.
So what happens? You have 7, 8, 9, 10. And I just built 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Should be okay. Should be. There's a lot of should be's being thrown around. Okay. I hand it over to you, sir.
Well, that UK fleet attack is actually a little enticing.
Oh, I forgot to put the U.S. destroyer there. That's why.
Yeah, it is enticing, but you offered me a free USA transport, and I think I can take that and be happy with my life.
Yeah. I just don't believe I did that. I meant to put a destroyer in Season 8.
Well, I'm probably not going to take it anyway, so...
Yeah. Just mistakes, you know? You can't make mistakes.
What can you hit me with in France? Actually, do I have odds on West Russia? I should probably run that by real quick.
West Russia's a little tight. I think I have a better chance of holding it than you have of taking it, but...
Yeah, well, I don't know if I have it. I'll just punch it into... No, it's like a 67% chance to clear, but it's not going to be really profitable. Alright, I think that looks decent. Your units ever like do terrible the first round, and then when there's like one unit left, all of them hit? Like, hey, 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 we are doing our job.
Oh, all the time. All the time.
Look. I said 14 infantry. I'm like, that should get 2 hits, right? Right? you never know with infantry.
Yeah. Should be 2 or 3 hits, but now you would have made everything all awkward.
Awkward.
Yeah, up in Archangel.
I loved hitting Archangel just because it's like, hey, you better take that, or I may or may not just blitz into Moscow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't like the fighters there.
Because now I probably have to like skip one. Well, maybe the U.S. could take care of Ukraine.
Yeah, there's sometimes when you have too many choices to hit. You have to make a choice.
But your Japanese are out of control. That's one
Yeah,
problem.
the Japanese turn has been pretty solid. The Germans have left me wanting, but
What do I want
you
to
know,
do here?
they're you know, no matter how much you tell your kids, oh, we love you both equally, the kids know that's bullshit. There's a favorite child.
Yeah, yeah. Huh. What do the U.S. have here? There is another cruiser coming. Yeah, I guess that's alright. I guess that's alright. I got alright. That works for me. Just so much air power. I don't know what to do with it.
Your air power? Yeah, yeah, you do. When you have that start, you don't lose any planes in C-Zone 7, none in 17. It's just, life is good, is it not? is kind of fascinating how the Axis has like a positional advantage, but the Allies have such a huge economic advantage, and it's kind of the jockeying of the Axis for the first few turns to try to take enough territory to equalize that insane income gap.
Well, the original. Have you ever played the original?
Maybe once in high school. I almost never played it like tabletop.
It was heavily favored for Allies. It was really difficult to win as Axis. If you were
That
playing
makes
an
sense.
Allied player that coordinated the Allies even in the slightest, it was like impossible.
I remember at the start, like transports defended at 1 or something like that, and it's just
Yeah,
like,
well, there was
what
no
is-
destroyers, so yeah.
Yeah, they defended at 1, and anti-aircraft hit like an infinite number of air, so it's like, why would you ever make air units? They're garbage. You can't kill the boats because of all the transports. You can't kill the,
Well,
the land units.
you would get one shot at each air unit.
Yeah, but like if one anti-aircraft hits like 20 planes, 20 dice or something, I vaguely remember that.
Destroyers, 60.
Something I've started doing with Japan lately is hitting Alaska hard just to annoy and throw USA off their groove. Because I know how annoying it is. You're like, ah, crap, I have to spend 2 turns, they keep Alaska, I have to defend Western United States, and it's just kind of like a big sigh.
Yeah, I did just abandon Alaska, and you could take Alaska.
It does slow down the pressure against Russia significantly, though, so it's not without cost, but...
Put that back there. Yeah, I don't think I have to worry. Okay. All right. Oh, I forgot that I put out a fighter. Oh, that's a slight error.
What, you would have wanted it in Norway? Or
I could have
Gibraltar?
landed a fighter somewhere else. Norway.
It doesn't really matter too much until you take Libya. It's like, where else could it go?
I know, but that's that minor error.
submerge your sub.
Yes, sir.
Well, there was no penalty for trying.
Well, you had to bring something with you.
Yeah, might as
I
well
guess you don't
attack.
have to. Yeah, you don't have to attack it, but yeah, might as well.
Hmm.
What's up, Silent?
What's going on, boys?
Hey, doing a live stream show match here.
Show match. What is that in the background? Oh.
Huh?
Oh, it's me. Never mind. Sorry.
It's me,
It's me.
Mario.
What are you guys doing now?
We're just playing each other live.
Oh. Well, I feel like I'm missing out now. I'm gonna have to go there with Sir Peaky. Playing live, jerks.
So
How's your duo game going, Blacktide?
Here I'll post a screenshot of the current state of the game. Let me see I'll do it in the London channel. I'd say we have a slight lead.
I'll be back in a minute.
Ours went awful.
We got Silver League players.
Well, we got gold players that were about our level. We just had such a bad opener that it was just like, oh fuck, like we're like, oh my god. I don't know if you saw that game I posted in our general, but so like I did amazing in West Russia and I failed Ukraine.
Oh, hold up, got a food delivery. Okay, I'm back. Just got Jimmy John's,
Oh yeah.
the thing you buy when you don't want to pay a big delivery fee. And you don't care what the food tastes like.
Yeah, Jim John's okay.
Yeah, it's
Not the
okay.
best, but it's okay.
So you got, did you see the screenshot?
Screenshot. No, I don't know where you put these screenshots.
In the London channel? Here,
Yeah,
I'll
but where?
just post it in the duos or
Yeah,
the
post it.
screenshot channel.
Or just put it up in our personal in our team.
I'll put it in the screenshot channel.
We're pulling to extremes, so I failed this fucking Ukraine's so bad.
As
Fucking
which power?
As we're the allies, so we
Oh, if you
failed
fail
Ukraine.
Ukraine, that's a like 90+% loss right there.
I know, it's crazy. I'm so salty about it. Like we failed it, and then I put up a good defense in Caucasus, which I just put everything I could with the 2 planes in Caucasus, because we had a good West Russia. We had an 11 ball in West Russia, so I said, fuck it, dude, let's just put both AAs. Let's just do everything in Caucasus to try to defend and force these guys into like a 60%er, if that's what they want to try, with all the tanks, everything they have. And they fucking did a strafe on West Russia, and just hit a perfect strafe. We lost they lost 5, we lost 10. We had 1 tank left over. Fucking, it was just like, yeah, like, god damn, like,
like if you look at
like,
if you watch any of my videos, like I had one against Major Payne and one against Tony GL I just posted, and they're just one of those games where it's like you want to quit. Like after you get such a terrible start, you're like, I want to leave this game. Why am I here?
Yeah. I forced them into another. I'm forcing them into another fight in Caucasus. I talked Hoth into. I feel so bad because I haven't been able to bring Hoth a good victory. You know, he picked me, and like I just feel awful, man. But I'm playing my ass off. Hoth.
Oh, Hoth. Yeah.
Yeah. But I just feel in teams too. Like my single matches have just gone so bad sometimes. You know what I mean? I'm like, god damn it, like. I feel awful, dude. I'm like, goddamn, I'm trying to get this guy a victory, and I'm doing everything I can, playing my ass off over here, and they get a perfect fucking strafe, you know what I mean? And like, we had 11. I had an 11 ball there. That's fucking. Maybe I'm out of it. Would you take a strafe at an 11 ball, even if the AA guns weren't there? And like, say you still had your fighter, and like, say you had your fighter tank. They had the fighter tank.
It needs to be over at 90% battle for me, because if they fail like Ukraine, I'm like, well, I'm going to win. Why should I give you a chance to get back in the game?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They took a straight wild. I mean, I would never take that attack, because I was just like, fuck it. Even though the A guns aren't there, that's an 11 ball you're rolling into. You know what I mean? Like, that's just so fucking bad. And yeah, they cleaned our clock. So now we're in like full like retreat mode. And I'm like, I'm not gonna retreat out of Caucasus. If they would retreat and give them Caucasus round 2, you know what I mean? Round 3, I'm like, yeah, it's over. So I'm forcing them into another fight where they're like 55, 45, or 55, 40. To fucking, survive, take kind of shit. And I'm like, okay, I got it. But if they win that one, it's basically over. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, god damn it. So yeah, that's where we're at in our game. God damn it. Oh,
well, you just got lucky in Italy.
I'll take anything I can get. But there's one thing I've learned. It's early luck is far more valuable than later game luck.
Maybe that's some truth.
I guess that makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, like if you get, like, I don't know, like if you watch the Vic Wheezy video, how like I had a good Germany one, and it took him like 4 rounds of near perfect god tier dice to bring the game to an even area. I had 1 good turn, he had 4 perfect turns, and the game was even after that. It's just wild.
Dude, he's like 12-0 right now with the Axis.
Who is?
Vic.
Vic Wheezy. Yeah, he's no slouch.
14, he's ranked 14th in Plat. Yeah. That's hard to do, you know what I mean? That's fucking some serious, like, goddamn.
But some games just are a loss right at the start. Your opponent takes a risk when they don't need to, and then they get more ahead. And
Yeah, but
thinking,
when you got a guy like him, I mean, all that's true, but fuck, there's some players, dude, in this game that are like just hard to beat, like really fucking hard to beat. Even if you have a good. So, true story, last season, I opened up on Vic Wheezy a can of whoop ass like I've never opened up on anybody 2 games in a row. He pulled me 2 games. And I rushed him on West Russia with the full 6 planes, did just the 3 sub cruiser buy, or not buy, I mean just attack into 7, like because he rolled, you know what I mean? He like whiffed on Ukraine both games and cleared his ass. I mean, it cleaned him up in both West Russia and C-Zone 7, and he still beat me both fucking games.
wow.
And like my Russia attack on both games, I had like a 90% on them, you know, in both games, and I literally whiffed both Russia attacks, and he was able to stay in it just long enough to get the shuck going. Like he did full med shuck. That's why I do the med shuck, is because of him. Like he had full med shuck, full fucking France, fucking, you know, Northwest, like just had me pinched, man. Like, and that whiffed attack, you know what I mean? Like that whiffed attack, like fucking decided the whole game on both games. And then all of a sudden Germany doesn't look so fucking hot. And I just, you know what I mean? I learned that from him, dude. Like, it's not over until it's over. You know what I mean? And you just don't know. You just got to keep forcing fights and forcing fights and forcing fights. Now, the way he did it, and I'm doing it right now, it might be a little bit different though. Like, and I don't really remember because, like I said, I cleared him out in West Russia both games. Like, both games, round 1. West Russia done. And I got like, you know, 1 tank or what, you know, like it wasn't a ton, you know, and it was like full tank rush, you know, like, and I lost both fucking games. And that was last season. Like, you know, like I learned so much from watching that. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Gotcha.
found that when people like do tank rushes in Germany, like the not as good players will just stack Caucasus and give up Karelia, and that is not worth it.
Well, you think that, but look at Percival's game right now. In that, you know what I mean? He's totally stacking Caucasus. In that, you know.
Are you talking about Quinton versus Percival?
Yeah.
Oh well, he failed. Didn't Quinton like fail Ukraine? Or
yeah,
something?
he failed Ukraine.
Or sorry,
awful.
Percival is allies, and that's like GG right there.
You know, well, no, I think yeah. Quinton's fucking Axis and
playing with his food.
Yeah. But he's, you know what I mean? He's totally fully stacked in Caucasus. It has like only like 3 or 4 up in Karelia, just taking a light. I don't know. Karelia is hard, man. Like I've been like having some serious thoughts about it. Like I take it, but sometimes I feel like I get stuck there, and I don't know how to get unstuck. I think is my biggest issue
you
right
don't
now.
get unstuck. That's your
Yeah.
new home.
Yeah. No, I get it. That's your new home. I just feel like you know, like when they're starting to drop like a bazillion fucking UK fighters, and you know, and you got this fucking just stack of Russian dudes. How do you get out of that lock?
You just have to learn, as Germany, your job isn't to get out of the lock. It's to stall long enough until Japan can take out Moscow.
And get out the back door, yeah. That's why I always skip India now. Just, you know, I mean, try to put that pressure on. And so that's my game. But man, sometimes like tough. I don't know. I'm starting to get more with the Japanese Air Force too. I'm starting to see the power in it.
Like when it's in mass, it's kind of nice.
Well, there's more than one way to skin a cat, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. Gather.
What do we got here?
Oh, we got Pinky back with us. So.
Hey, Sir Pinky.
Build a website you love.
Whoa. Kick his butt yet?
What?
No.
Let me go grab my coffee.
Right.
Are you guys super committed on your game? Could play a, four-man here. Just saying. I'll be right back.
Making do here. Hmm. A little bit greedy on my part, but I don't want to hit the Russians. What do the Russians ever do to anyone?
I mean, this century?
Or any century? there's a pretty long. What did the Russians do to themselves and others? Well, I
was gonna
suppose
say, up
that's-
until like the 19th century, unless you were a Russian, they didn't do much to anybody. Maybe Poland, a little bit to Poland, a little bit to the Baltic states, but
yeah, I suppose that's just about any country with any degree of prosperity. We're not very nice people.
especially those Brits. There's very few corners of the world they haven't touched.
I don't know if there's any.
I think
There's a couple countries they've never invaded or taken over or colonized. There's not many. It's a very small list. Like I think one hand list.
this looks good. Medshuck's always pretty annoying.
Yeah, but I have no transports because of the Japanese thing. I have no transports heading to Europe.
Well, pretty decent turn.
Yeah, actually, that Air Dolphin story, what I pull, it was funny. It was my first, and I tell people this all the time. Like, it was my, the first 5 players I pulled was Air Dolphin ×2, Quentin ×2, and I pulled you, Blacktide, on
Oh
that.
yeah, I remember that.
You were my 5th fucking. You were the 5th
Oh,
fucking player last season. Yeah,
you
it was-
just got the
you were-
bracket of hell.
I got the yeah. It was like Air Dolphin ×2, Quentin ×2, and you, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah,
You know
and
what I mean?
I think I got really good dice against you too.
Oh, you crushed me. You were the one that crushed me, and I had really good dice against Air Dolphin, and then me and Quentin went 50-50 on ours, and I went 0-5. I went 0-5 to start the season. I was like, oh my fucking god.
So what happens when you fight the best players and they get lucky?
it was like, god damn, dude, I went 0-5. And what was crushing is those two attacks on Air Dolphin were like 90%ers, dude. Both of them. Like I had them. Like I was like, oh my god, I got you. And I fucking failed both attacks. It was fucking awful. Players didn't have the mojo, I guess.
All right, I think that should be sufficient. Come at me, says Italy.
Yeah, Italy.
So one of the kind of difficulties with the med shuck is like you're getting a lot of damage against Germany. You almost always get France, but your Karelia stack is not really progressing.
Oh yeah, I know. I prefer a northern shuck. It's just a lot of players just defend against it. Becomes easier to get into the med.
Yeah, I think less people don't know how to defend against the med shuck. Like oftentimes, like you have to give up France because if you let USA trade Italy and Western Europe, and it's not a good time. Yeah, I think that's one of the things I learned once I started getting better at Plaid. Is you have to give things up. You can't have it all. You're not a 21st century woman.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I added that Transjordan inf there so you can't just blitz into Egypt. Make the Germans a nuisance down in Africa.
I wonder if I should just send a couple tanks at that. Actually, wait. I have 2 more fighters right here. What is wrong with me?
You do have a lot of fighters.
I'm sorry that I have so many fighters. I'll never let it happen again.
The German Navy fights just weren't with us today.
Oh, did I forget to move this aircraft carrier last round?
Did you see our duos match, Silent Hammer?
No, I still haven't seen it. Hold on.
I think I posted it on the screenshots.
I saw you won. You guys won, right?
Yeah, we just won during this match. We got
Put it in our, put it in. Oh, screenshots. I see screenshots. God damn. And you guys started a little bit behind on that one, didn't you?
Well, we didn't get good dice, but they just made big mistakes. Like he hit Ukraine. He killed my bomber and 2 infantry, lost 1 infantry, and retreated. So of course I just smashed West Russia, right? Because I had all those Ukraine units.
Yeah, all those units. Why wouldn't he just? Damn.
Yeah. Then he hit.
What did he have? What did he have though in total in West Russia?
I think he had like 5 or 6 units. His dice were just average. And then they did a KJF for the first turn, but didn't do any buys after that, and gave 00 99% odds to wipe their whole fleet doing a KJF. So of course he took it, sunk their whole fleet, and then I think I shot down like 8 undefended Allied transports, and that were just going to Morocco and stuff, and I just kept sinking them. And he just
Man,
kept sending them.
who were you guys playing?
XX Hellcats and like DB, some random series of letters.
Maybe we'll get them in the losers bracket if we lose. We got Jazz Bull and fucking Rebby, who are like, you know what I mean? They're like both top gold, low platinum players. But it just was such a bad roll. It's like, oh my god, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe he takes my caucus bait and like rolls awful.
Yeah,
So-
when you're behind, you have to just take risks. Like you're like, well, they have a 70% on Moscow. I guess I just have to give that to them. Like,
Yeah, that's what I told Hoff too. I was like, we rolled so bad, dude. We just gotta like, that's our YOLO, is actually being defensive. You know what I mean? Is not always an offensive attack, but sometimes you gotta do a YOLO kind of. You gotta bait them in and hope that they really just don't roll well. But that West Russia fucking strafe fucking was crushing. I'll be honest. That was rough. I kind of feel bad. Maybe I should have gave him caucus round 1, but I just hate giving him caucus round 1 because because we didn't kill the battleship and right away, and like now it's floating around, and you know what I mean. It's like, god damn it, like And I baited him in, and it would have been like it was kind of a really high risk battle with Ukraine, and they didn't take it. They took the even higher risk battle with fucking West Russia. It's like, are you kidding me? And it was, I don't know if it was high risk. It was probably the same. It was probably a little bit lower, actually, now that I think about it, because I stacked fucking caucus pretty good, but fucking 11 dudes. We had 11 fucking units in West Russia. And it's like, god damn. I never take that attack. Maybe I should. Maybe I should start being more
well, just
risque.
when you're ahead, you tighten the ship. When you're behind, you say, I don't even know what a condom is.
They were ahead though. They were way ahead on us. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like,
that
god
doesn't
damn.
mean they were
like,
playing well. It means they were getting good results. There's a difference.
Like, god damn. And now I'm determined to play defensive make them fight for every square inch the entire way. Hope we get some good dice, maybe.
I just had a guy quit because I was being defensive.
Really?
Well, to be fair, I did kind of pinch him, but I was defensive until I pinched him.
Well done.
But he had 100 troops in Moscow, or not Moscow, Germany.
100?
100. This like we were in rounds. Let me look it up. We were deep in the game.
Oh my god. 100 guys.
I've seen
Yeah.
it.
What the fuck? That sounds great.
Here, I'll share it 1 second. It'd be easier.
Fresh insanity is this?
Where's it at? Yeah. 105 infantry plus 15 artillery.
Jeez, 2 out of 2.
Wow.
I'm glad I brought 3 infantry to Western Australia or Eastern Australia. Those guys weren't messing around.
Yeah, man.
That's a lot of dudes.
Look how many fighters I have.
Yeah, it's
17
nutty.
UK fighters alone.
Oh, you should see like my game against Major Payne. I think I have like almost 20 US fighters. It's one of those stalemate games where it's just, it's not ending anytime soon.
Yeah.
That's man, you might be behind here though.
I'm actually not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Japan does not have a shot at Moscow.
They don't, but man, you're
Sure.
pinned the fuck down and like, oh,
I'm
they
the
have
ally.
India. Yeah, they have India. Like, oh,
Do you know how they took India? That 80 stack marched like they were being stymied by Russia and U.S. troops. So
okay.
he marched them backwards and then marched the Germans down to pinch.
No, you're the Allies. You're way ahead here. I
Yeah.
thought you were the Axis for a second.
No, I'm the Allies.
No, you're the That's tough, man. That's a tough spot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, that's probably why he quit. Like, he did have a huge stack in Poland, but when he just refused to take Baltics for some reason. He would not trade with Russia.
He had 105 in Germany.
Well, he had it split. He had
Yeah.
70 some in Poland, but I put that 59 stack there.
Around 18.
So he needed 75 of those infantry there, minimum.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Holy shit sticks. Huh. It's pretty amazing.
I thought he was going to drag it out. I thought this was going to go to the end of the season.
Could. I mean, it kind of
'cause-
could.
Either one of us
Yeah.
had a real knockout blow. I was about to take India back.
A lot of you have. It's a dude war. Both you got a lot of dudes. I don't know. You're about to take India back, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And I was threatening his fleet on. I was setting up the threaten his fleet on 61, but he moved his guys right on the Russian
Yeah.
border. So I was like, oh, I can't put my bombers in Kasau where I wanted them.
He's got a lot there. 80. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Wow. I haven't seen a game with that many numbers and dudes in a long ass time.
Yeah, no, it was. I was like, oh my gosh, dude. He would not fight. Like, Germany, he refused to engage.
And by round 18,
where's the
dude, that was
screenshot?
so crazy, dude. Oh my god.
Yeah, I had to maneuver him to get him to back into Russia. Or
The
into
more I look
Germany.
at this, the more I'm like, holy shit. And it's only round 18. You know what I mean? It looks like a round 35 game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Like I said, there's no big battles. He just constantly back away. If I put a stack that's like a good fight for either one of us, he just run away.
he has
That
it on his
sounds like,
live stream, Blacktide.
Oh, that sounds like an easy game to win then, if the guy's just playing like a coward, right?
Oh, well,
You
like I
just
said,
take all the income out of him,
Yeah.
and bomb him to hell, and
Yeah, it's
no, I
it's
was
him,
bombing
but-
him to hell,
Yeah.
but he had 3 rounds in a row where he rolled a 1.
all right, let me see this stream here.
I was like, ah,
It's
Yeah, no,
fucking
it's-
bloody. And that's so many dudes.
it's a legit-
Wow. German India. Actually, that looks super Allied favored.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, he marched. Like I said, he pinchered my India, so he. Because I was stymiting him, he couldn't get in there with Japan and put pressure on Russia.
Oh, stream's down.
Is John Roberts there?
Oh, he dropped.
I'm here. What do you mean?
Oh,
Oh,
Kitch
just
is
one.
here. Hey, Kitch.
Kitch, yeah, we're playing Kitch next. In the
Yeah.
duos, we both speed ran the game.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
play. Let's play.
Did you make it past round 6, Kitch, or can you beat our VC victory round 6?
Oh, I think we won round 3.
Damn. Wait, not by VC victory or surrender?
No, they had pretty good odds of West Russia, but it would leave them with nothing. And they took the battle, and it went terrible. We still had our fighters, and I was able to wipe out their fighters, so they just resigned.
Wow.
But I don't really know if I want to say this live, but like I don't really know if I wanted to showcase, because my partner and I aren't 100% on the same page yet. This is our first game together. We definitely have different strategies with regards to the game.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of the same with Double O and me. Like I can tell we have different game styles. Like I get the feeling Double O is very scared of getting bad dice, where I'm just like, this is what the odds say, we do it.
Yeah, you're very analytical.
Yeah.
I am too. Like I told you, like I would have gone all in on. He left 4 fighters, infantry, and artillery in Northwest round 1, and even though we were ahead, like they failed C-Zone 30, C-Zone 7. Like I would have just hit it with everything, even if I had to like wipe out my UK planes, anything to take out German planes, you know. But
Huh.
I just don't want to look stupid on the showcase, because it definitely would not have been how I would have played it. Let's put it that way. But anyway,
Yeah.
yeah, my partner is a good player. We're just on a different page.
Mm-hmm. It makes a big difference, you know. You can't. Sometimes you have to stick to one particular strategy. You can't. Can't be
Well, and
doing
sometimes
two
you
different
just have different personalities, right? Like
things.
first game I played with Double O, like it got into kind of recrimination. Like it's easy to play together when things go well.
Mm-hmm.
Things go
Yeah.
badly, and the other person is doing things you wouldn't do, or you're doing things they wouldn't do, and you make little mistakes, and you get flustered.
Yeah,
Well,
I made a little mistake in this game. I forgot to drop off infantry in Alaska here. Instead, just put it in Bury.
I don't think it hurt you though.
I feel
Yeah.
good. I feel good with Hoth, man. He's been, even though we're losing, he's been like a great teammate. He's always
Well,
like, "No, dude, I'm behind you." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
He
it's
just has
like,
a great personality. Like,
yeah. He's never negative about anything. I'm like, all right.
I think sometimes you're better off with I don't know, like a clear alpha in the team.
Yeah.
someone
Well,
that sets the plan.
Yeah, then you're both kind of alphas, and it's like I'm used to winning, playing the way I do, and you think you win the way you do, but like, you know,
Mhm.
if you don't win, then it feels like you both feel like the other person messed it up. Because even in like the duels from like preceding seasons, like some of those teams, like I like Slevin, but he's not, you know, he's not
Yeah.
top level, or like Sakun and Jippy. Like Sakun isn't at Jippy's level, but the kind of the A and the B player, it seems to work well sometimes.
Mhm.
And sometimes people go on a run. I mean, just a deep run. You know what I mean? Too.
Well, you
Yeah.
know, it's kind of like a lot of it's just like dice as well. It's not just about, you know, like I remember one of my team games, I fought someone that was like a high gold, and then I was allies. I got bad dice, and he took Moscow round 3. Just absolutely spanked me.
Just savage.
I go into this, I'm like, what's this guy's rank? I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have some fun. Maybe if I was, if I had a different sexual orientation, maybe I would have had fun, but alas.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping on our game with Hoth. I'm like, God damn it, man. I'm just gonna play defensive the whole way and just hope they get a bad roll at some point. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, goddamn, they've cleared us so hard. It's like, Jesus Christ.
Have you guys see how they're gonna do teams going forward?
I
They're same
like
team, right?
the idea, but I have no idea how it's actually going to be implemented.
Yeah, it's kind of like a nerd's paradise, right? Like you get caught up in the trading and whatever, but like at the end of the day, it's not a baseball team. Like there's only 5 players.
Yeah.
In my opinion, is like you get past like about 5 or 6 of the top players. There's about 30 players that are fairly interchangeable, in my opinion.
Yeah, in my opinion, team success is more about who has the least low-level players than who has the top player. Like, you put me up against any of the top 10 people, maybe I'm even, maybe I even win 1 to 5% more than I should,
Yeah.
but it's basically a coin flip.
Yeah, 50-50 games. Which is how it should be, really, at the top level. And that just becomes how lucky your dice are the first round. Like this past season, we started up our team game and my wild card game, like just got diced on both, and it's like, ah, crap, season's over. Literally, like about 10 minutes into like the first match of the season, it's like, ah, well, I guess we don't have to worry about playoffs.
Ouch.
Yeah, I remember every season our team just gets ripped apart. We lose like 2 or 3 people every season, and then your team's too good, and we're like, well, we're last again.
I know, right? We're all like, almost all of us are in like platinum, and then we just get destroyed on every season game. It's awful.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, and there's a lot of platinum players that are in that, like, let's say a Pentex or Flying Wombat or Polio or Double, like, or Silent Hammer. Like, there's 30, 40 guys that are about give or take the same. Like, you know, the point who wins a game between them.
Yeah. So that's the toughest thing. We got a good team. It's just I don't know. Like it seems like every time, every round we got like dice in some weird way somewhere where it was like, God damn it! Like even the games we won, and some of those we were coming from behind. You know what I mean? Like that one with Nancy, where we jumped her. But
you should have seen our my favorite comeback was Hoth and I were Axis against Fatty D's team, and like at the start of Japan 2, Hoth had 1 like battleship left, and that was his whole free navy.
Oh my god.
It was ridiculous. It was truly awful, but we actually came back and won because they did a KJF, which is something that you shouldn't do. You know, they had an overwhelming advantage against us, but they did KJF, and we ended up winning because of it.
Even though you had 1 battleship on that side?
Yeah. I took Moscow turn like 6 or 7, and Hoth didn't really have much, but it doesn't matter. It's
stalled them out long enough.
Yeah, it's just hard to win with allies as KJF against competent people, even with terrible dice.
I was playing Alaric in League, and I just so stalled him out on a KJF. Like round 12, he's like, I quit. US hasn't done anything all game.
If you don't do C-Zone 37, like you're in for a bad time. Like Japan, like by turn 2, about equal with the US's income, and they produce closer.
I think you could either C-Zone 37, or you have to do like this like ground assault, like using 2 or 3 of the powers, like the tank 2 bomber buy or something, and you just something where you just wipe Japan out on the mainland, and now they can't get guys ashore while they're trying to build ships.
KH is really good at it. That whole stall with the 2 bombers and the either
tank or sub is really effective sometimes, just depending how they split up.
Gives you a lot of battles that can go good. It's kind of like the tank rush. Like, I don't like the tank rush, but like it can go bad for either side.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how good you are. If you're Axis and and you're white down to one tank and you crane, like you're in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I honestly, I've won some vicious games that I was supposed to lose because I just did either a 37 or just the full 2-bomber, tank dude, by and like just rush Japan, and they weren't prepared for it, you know what I mean, and just really caught them with their pants down. And sometimes there was that I linked that one day that I took Japan like round 5 or some shit like that, like it's just like they're like, oh shit, this guy's coming at me, so you gotta stick to a plan sometimes. You never know what's gonna happen in a game.
Even Quang can be kind of like oddly like really bad against in a tank rush if you can take out Quang Tung.
Yeah, I like Quang Tung, the 2 islands, those
I don't like Quang Tung, like it's super risky, but like if it works.
Yeah.
I'd rather just do C Zone 37 at that point. I think it's a higher probability, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's higher, but it's more risky, right? Like,
I just had a dude that ran at me with. It was hard to beat, man. It was he ran at me with the West Russia Jam, and then followed it up with 37, wiped me out, and then did like, you know what I mean, and then pushed like it killed Japan first, but it was like shucking American fighters along with the UK fighters into West Russia to stack with the West Russia Jam. Before I knew it, dude had like 20 fighters there. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, got like 40 Russian dudes, 20 fighters. I had like 40 tanks, you know what I mean? Like it was like one of those standoffs. But it was kind of fun, you know what I mean?
I've got a game going right now. What do you guys do if you like hit you? If how do I put this? Like if they get like a perfect strafe as Russia round 1 and have 8 infantry in West Russia, they put both AAs in there. Like, how do you get back into that game?
Well, usually I just buy a lot of errors Germany because you have that extra fighter, and you can delay the UK fleet drop to like turn 3 or 4. That can give you a lot of space.
Okay. Usually, if they don't put both AAs in there, it's like a decent. I'll just go all in on West Russia and hope to be able to kind of stack Karelia a little bit round 1, but yeah, that can go bad too, right?
They put both AAs in Caucasus.
Yeah, well, if they don't put both AAs in West Russia, I'll hit it with everything. But if they have 2 AAs, that's really
even
risky.
if they have like an 11 ball there. That's what I just had.
Even if they have 8 infantry, yeah.
Yeah, that's what we just. So that was our. I failed Ukraine, failed it. They had a tank, an artillery, and a plane left over, and I decided to defend Caucasus with the 2 AAs and left them out because I rolled an 11 ball in West Russia, and they took everything at West Russia at me and had a perfect strafe. And
yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that from now on. I'm like, God damn it, it's so many. I thought the 11 would scare him off from it, and I fucked up there.
Well, you're. I think you're so far behind if you don't do that like it's worth the risk. I don't even care if I lose a plane or 2, if I can like just wipe out all the ground. Just give me a chance to stack Karelia, because if you get stalled and can never stack Karelia, like in 3 rounds they got US UK guys trickling through up there. Like that's a nightmare.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, they would have hit Caucus if I would have just backed everything up. They would have hit Caucus and then stacked Corellia, and then I wouldn't have been able to stray for nothing like that. Like they would have had so much there, and then I would have been fighting back for Caucus, and then you know what I mean. And then the next round they go into fucking Caucus, and there's like nothing I can fucking do about it. Is the way I always see it. So I'm like, okay, I gotta create a fight with them. I gotta like kind of lay and pray here and just like
Lay and
create a
pray.
fight. Oh, yeah, that's it. You know, and just hope that they fucking get some. Yeah, trust me. I've went in on a fucking 10 ball with the same shit that they went on me with and fucking lost. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I know it happens. So it's like, goddamn, well, let's just see what the fuck. I gotta put up a battle everywhere, just see what the fuck happens. Like, we are losing right now. So we'll see. We'll see. It's not over.
Yeah. Sometimes you're just unlucky too. Like, what can you do?
I had that beautiful roll in West Russia. I was like, oh my god, I got an 11. And I went into fucking Ukraine and just got slaughtered. I hit 2 in the first round. They hit 5. I was like, oh my god. And then going the second round was like risque. They just didn't want to lose the plane. I was like, oh my god, I got 2 tanks and a plane. Do I even go at this again? But if you retreat out the 2 tanks, because now he's got like, you know, the extra dude. He's had the bomber and the dude at this, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh my god. So I had to go in again, went in again, hit 2, knock out the bomber and the dude. Yeah, he hits 2, knocks out my 2 tanks. And yeah, that was that.
You know, if Blacktide makes it like through this solos tournament, man alive, I don't think anybody's ever had a string of like, you know, consensus top 20 Axis&Allies players in the world to try to run through.
Oh, I had a hell bracket. My
Yeah, it
solos
just keeps
tournament.
going.
That's funny.
You played what? Like I don't remember.
Quinton, Terrence,
Vic
Weezy,
Marius. No, maybe not Marius. I don't remember.
Yeah, I have to look at the bracket, but it was just other than the first round, like it was just tough.
Yeah, every round.
Brutal. Solos tourney.
Yeah, I've had some of them. I'm like, this game's over, and then I've had so many comebacks that I didn't expect. Like, I'm able to just crawl my way back. Like, if you watch that Tractor Mac game, if you put me in his position, I'm winning that 99 times out of 100. Like, wild games.
I just played a game, and luckily, I think it was somebody in placement, because they, like, I just totally failed R1. R2 was a disaster. G3, they took Moscow. Yeah, but G3, they'd failed to retake France, so I had a tank there.
You
So
get
the
the
tank
DC
took-
snipe?
The tank took Italy. I was able to take rally, and I got all in on a KGF because what else do you do? I was able to take all their I was able to get a BC victory, and they had Moscow like a stack.
Burma.
I got so lucky that
German
would just
guys are heroes.
pulled me.
Yeah, I remember when I first started playing, I lost, I think, like 2 games to Allied DC snipes. I took Moscow. I'm like, I win! And then I come back later, it's like, Allied victory. And I'm like, what? Because I just don't pay attention to the little VC victory things. I'm
Well,
just like,
Allies is rare, especially early on.
Yeah.
Axis, you can sometimes sneak it. Like I got against Johnny A, I got a VC snipe on him, but he didn't notice.
I got one on.
Yeah.
I got one on CMD, round 4 VC snipe early this season.
Axis
pretty good about
that's fairly common, but like Allies, that's a lot harder.
Yeah.
Oh,
Allies is a lot harder.
I played a staller called Oski, and it went to like round 25. I finally beat him. Like it just he just would do the 1 turn a day, pause at mobilization, then mobilize right before he times out.
That's awful.
Yeah, I took Berlin, still had Moscow, and just had to grind him down.
I've been playing slow lately. I'm just a little kind of burnt out.
You play a ridiculous number of games.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I just sometimes you just get sick of it too, right? Like you're like, like I'd love to just take like 3 days off, but you can't if you have the 24-hour timer. And
Yeah.
Exactly.
I just play one Allies game, one Axis game, and that's it.
well, I get like gung ho, and then I start like 6 or 7 games at once. That's my problem. and then I hate myself for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What's that?
I do the exact same shit. I'll start like 5 games at one
Yeah.
time. I won't go over 5, but I'll start like 5 at one time, and then I'm like, Jesus Christ. The only reason I'm still in platinum is because fucking Elric keeps forfeiting our games, but like I've played him like 6 times.
Yeah, I like Elric, but yeah,
it's funny, dude, but yeah. Ridiculous, like, damn it. He'll forfeit, like, at some point around 13 to 18, I can count on him quitting. So,
it's funny. Some players are like that, eh? Like,
yeah,
like I would
they
find
are.
like forfeits pretty easily. Sakun forfeits pretty easily. Like there's
Sakun
so
won't
many
even.
games. I would just keep going, like for
Dude,
a while.
Sakun,
Anyway.
Sakun won't even play me anymore in the open games. He's so mad about a couple rolls I took at him that he won't even play me. Like, he's still salty about it. And he tells other people too about it. It's hilarious. Like, I'm like, dude, come on.
Yeah, but it's not like you
Right.
control the dice. So who cares?
Emotional trauma.
Well, the thing of it is he played so well that he forced me into taking these risky dice at him at the end, where it was like I had, like, you know, a bomber versus he had 3 destroyers and his 8 transports, and I took my 1 bomber at it. It reminds you of this if you talk about it. And I won. And my 1 bomber took out his 3 fucking destroyers and his 8 transports and ended the game for him. And I did it twice, 2 games in a row. And he's so salty he won't even play me anymore. It's kind of funny, but
I had that with a guy. I had 2 aircraft carriers and 3 destroyers and 8 transports, and I was winning. And they took it all out with 2 bombers and didn't even lose 1 bomber.
yeah.
Like, I was so mad.
It was the last ditch, dude. On the first game was the last ditch. Second game, it wasn't 1 bomber. It was like I had a few bombers and he had some other stuff, but I kept just stalling him on his Kill Japan first, and he got so mad. You know, and I'm like, well, what do you want me to do, bro? Like, you win the game, like, you know what I mean? Like, I have to. You're playing well. Like, I have to take a shot at you at some point. And
Yeah.
take some risks, and he took it so personal, man. He won't even play me anymore. I'm like, okay, I'll see you later.
KJS are so funny. Like, there's so many different ways to stymie them. Well, when they work, you can be way behind, and it's hard to win. Hard to win against a good KJF. They have all the islands.
Yeah, and that's the other thing. It
Try
could
to
go either
stall
way.
UK blitz through Africa with some Japanese fighters. Well, maybe that's not a good idea. I just noticed the USA can hit them there since Egypt's open. Or maybe it is still the right move. It's only one unit.
You guys see this turn ledger thing?
What?
I did see that.
The
What is
turn
that
ledger?
about? Yeah, what is that
Where?
about?
It's in Discord, just under support, like AA Calc support, turn ledger,
Mhm.
just above cash. It's like this. I don't know what you want to call it. Some code guy has written up like this like crazy tracking thing that keeps track of like has like graphs for every round of your game, and
Really?
that'd be really cool if they implemented it into the game.
Stats?
Yeah, but like to have to like, yeah, like that you could like go to like a stat thing and look at like all your arrows up and down, whatever, like graphs. But to have to try to enter it in and keep track of it, like, man, that's like a C Brown thing, but not me, I think.
Oh, so you have to enter the info into it?
Yeah,
It
it doesn't. I
doesn't
don't
track
think
it
it automatically enters
automatically?
in. I don't think so.
I don't know about that.
But it's got like all these like, yeah, graphs and statistics and your expected chance of winning the game,
Really? Expected win chance? That seems.
which
Is that
I
just
don't know.
based on attack power or something?
Yeah, I don't know how it does that,
I don't feel that could be reliable.
because obviously like, yeah, it's not just the pieces you have; it's where your positional
Yeah, I don't think that could
situation.
be
But
evaluated.
Yeah, that's
but it gives you an idea, right? If things are ticking down, you're probably in trouble. If things are ticking up, probably you're doing all right. But take a look at it; it's interesting. But I don't know. For like $150, you can be a founding member.
I don't remember. I'm still waiting to make money on Axis and Allies. So far I've earned $0, and hopefully I can. I think I'm like, I need to triple my amount of subscribers in order to get ad revenue on YouTube or something.
Well, I mean, dude, I've made like $100 in a year, so like, I wouldn't
$100?
like, yeah. On
He
the
doesn't
ad
want to
revenue.
brag or anything.
On the
you know
ad
what I mean?
revenue, yeah. So like the ad.
And
Yeah.
yes, I spent it all in one place.
Yeah.
You ever watch YouTube shorts that
Yeah.
pop up
Yeah.
or whatever?
Yeah.
There's these three mentally handicapped guys that like just sit around in a kitchen like baking, and I don't even know how to describe it. Like, one will be like slowly cutting a piece of ham or something, and the other guy will like, here, let me show you, and he like stacks 3 pieces of ham and like starts cutting it like where he's slicing 3 at once, and the other 2 guys are like, whoa. Then the one guy will pipe up, he's so smart, and it's like, I don't know why, it's hilarious, but it has like 1 million followers. Like, they're probably making bank. They probably make more than we do on our regular jobs.
Yeah, it's something like every 1,000,000 views is worth like 1,000, or how much is it?
I don't know. There's
I
different.
don't know.
It pays different depending on how many views
Yeah,
you
it
get.
depends. Like if you at 1 million views is 2,000 to 10,000 or higher. Like if you have financial content, like based on finances, you can make a shit ton more. If you do things like art, like advertisers don't pay much for that.
Yeah.
Apparently, being a YouTuber is now the #1 most desired occupation by grade schoolers.
Really. Well, I
Mhm.
think a lot of people too, like it kind of blew up during COVID. Everybody was at home on their devices, right?
Yeah, my
I
wife.
think a lot of people made a fortune during COVID, and then it kind of nosedived after that.
My wife says a lot of her students just want to be TikTok stars. That's all they want to do.
Uh-huh.
OnlyFans
They're
models.
they're the new movie stars.
The kids want to be athletes. Grateful for that.
Well, athletes, I kind of feel like athletes, you kind of have to have top tier genes, and you have to love what you do.
Yeah.
Love
Well-
exercising and practicing.
And
I'm
not get hurt.
6'6",
Yeah, that's true.
250 pounds. So my
think-
son is pretty big. Like he's good.
Basketball and football are open.
Well,
Well,
he's-
mind is very important.
We've talked about it. He's actually a hockey star, like just flat out hockey star, and we're pretty proud of him for that. So right now, so
Wow.
out here in New Mexico in the desert, man.
It's crazy.
All I know about New Mexico is it has the highest unemployment rate of any state.
That could be true. We're super
that-
ghetto out here.
That's
Yeah.
the only tidbit I know. It's like people don't have jobs. Fight me.
Well, I think everybody just there's so many Mexicans. Everybody kind of works under the table. You know what I mean? Like there's so much of that goes on here that it's just kind of is what it is, and people don't really realize. And a lot of those people like that are working, they just take like food stamps and all the, you know what I mean? All those like all the SNAP shit and all that. Like they soak it up. So not to be. You know
What
I mean?
wasn't like Los Alamos or something like that? Like that's a super like really rich area too, right? Because of the research stuff.
Well, it's not rich. It's just like it's how do I say it's isolated, right? To get up to Los Alamos, you have to like there's 2 mountain roads. I go up there. I used to drive through there all the time, and then my ex-wife worked there constantly. So like to Los Alamos is like its own animal. We take our kids actually to play hockey up there constantly, and the hockey rink is actually epic in that it's carved into the side of a mountain,
Wow.
up in at like 7,000 feet, altitude and shit. Like it's they get it, man. And
Wow.
so
That'd be hard to play hockey in that.
Yeah, I
Um,
can barely
You need
breathe.
so much oxygen.
well, it's high altitude, it's high mountain stuff. I mean, in Albuquerque here it's 6,000, so it's not like that's where we grow. Like that's why like when I went to play sports, dude, when I went to Indiana from Albuquerque at 6,000 feet to Indiana at like 2,200 feet, I was like fucking Superman, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like I just felt like incredible for years, like years and years and years. I took advantage of that. Like I just felt incredible because I was raised in this high altitude. I think when you're raised in a high altitude spot too, like your lungs kind of naturally kind of get a little bigger because they need to breathe more. You know what I mean?
Process more oxygen. Yeah.
Yeah,
I grew up
yeah.
at about 5,000 feet elevation.
Yeah.
I've-
So you get
I've heard from people though, like high elevations, like if you have joint issues and stuff, like people have a lot of more pain in their joints and stuff. Is that true?
Oh yeah, I don't know if it's true, but I know I'm looking at moving. Honestly, for the first time in my life, I've been like, well, I live in Indiana, but I'm looking at moving out of New Mexico just because I want to get more to the 2,000 elevation, just because I was a smoker for so long, and
man, I feel like my blood flow is flowing better at a lower elevation. I can breathe better. Like there's
Well,
this
there's
my
more oxygen in the air.
yeah, there's just more oxygen in the air. So I've been looking at other spots to move here in like maybe 3-4 years to go. I looked at Alaska because it's like, you know, cause still kind of mountainous, but you're still right there on the ocean, right?
Depends where. I guess almost everyone lives in Anchorage.
Yeah, well, you got not Flagstaff, but the whatever the one up north is too, the big where the university is. That city too, which is not a huge city, but it's still like Alaska's really kind of low level. I kind of like the idea as I'm an old man and I'm divorced and shit of just kind of going somewhere where I could kind of hibernate. So I don't
Wouldn't
know
that
if you
be
get
Florida?
well, not hibernate like that, like hibernate during the winters, you know what I mean, and just stay in. And Florida's the opposite. You're out during the winter.
Have you ever stayed at a high, like, because some people have something called seasonal affective disorder. So when they don't get, like, I live in Washington where we have, like, during the winter it gets dark at 3 p.m. So some people
Right.
get depression from not enough sun.
Right. Yeah. No, cuz I'm an HVAC guy, so I'm always on the roof, you know what I mean? So I'm not like it's here in New Mexico, we got normal seasons, so I'm outside a lot. It's just high altitude, you know what I mean? Uh but I did work third shift for a few years. I get that shit with working at nights and stuff. It's weird. It's a weird. I think a lot of it's like depression and all that, and it stems at what your home life is like. You know, my wife gave me a really hard time when I was working it, and that was really fucking tough for me. And yeah, I get like where people go through a tough time and stuff with those kind of things. But yeah,
It's a chemical thing. It's just people like aren't getting enough sun for their body to like function
yeah.
properly.
I
Well,
was like, go ahead.
I was gonna say I worked nights too, and I had the same problem. The kid's mother was like on my case. You know how I fixed it?
Hmm.
Told her I'll quit my
Left
job.
her
We'll live off.
ass.
No, I said I'll quit my job. We'll live off what you make. The bitching stopped. I was like,
Well,
oh,
well,
good.
in a way, that's actually what I had to do. So, I was working for a company called Solero Tech,
Yeah.
who was originally and this is you guys are gonna like trip on this shit. Um, so they were originally another company. I'll have to think what the other company was, and then they got switched over to a Solero Tech. But we made satellite applications for space, solar panel satellite applications for space.
Yeah.
So like a lot of like what you see like when you see those like when you saw the disc go out the telescope or whatever it's called, the James T. Webb go out, and it has its like unfoldable arms that come out with these sweet um like like almost foldable cloths that are like fold out into these full fucking things that are like these solar panels that absorb all of the yada yada yada, um, make the energy, all that shit for deep space travel. That's what Solero Tech did, and we designed those solar applications, right? And fucking I was the boiler operator and the refrigeration guy for all of that shit, and it was fucking the most awful job I've ever had in my life. But fucking, it was.
Ooh, double
Ooh,
hit backs.
that was
Oh, what do you guys? What were we talking about? What was the? I forget now that we're talking.
Seasonal disorder, depression.
Huh? Oh,
Working
depression.
late.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Affective
So I had to work.
disorder.
I worked third shift during that whole fucking thing, years and years and years, like 3 years. Why my fucking wife went off to do the fucking mop program and all the shit. Then I had to take care of the kids during the day, Right, you know what I mean? So that I'm working this third show. It was awful, dude. It was like the most miserable time of my life. But I don't know. There was some benefits. Me and my kids really bonded, so that was, I guess, a really good benefit. But that was hard, doing third shift. 3 years I did that shit. Man, we had a live shooting in the fucking building. It was awful. That was awful.
Doing the German shuffle here.
Well,
I
this
need
is
that
not going to
tank
be a
there.
fun game.
But why not?
They had only lost 2 in Ukraine, but they retreated, so I can't really hit them. It's gonna hurt.
This is like, if you see the game, the way I'm playing Germany is like, I'm not playing to get anything done. I'm just playing to stall. I'm just trying to hold on as long as I can until Japan kicks Moscow's door down. And I've been getting a ridiculous bounty of IPCs from Africa. Like, that's helping a huge amount. Like, an extra 4 IPCs a turn is really an enormous amount. Because I've been hemorrhaging a lot of units trading back France, Northwestern, Italy, but I'm still holding up pretty well. I think, John, you probably should have sent some units like down to C-Zone 23 to drop down some US units like a few turns ago.
Yeah, I just I didn't think I was safe in 22.
Going for it, huh?
No, probably not. I'm looking
Yeah.
at it. I'm looking at it. I don't know if I'm going for it.
They're not very useful there, but you know, they're getting the job done.
This is interesting, I think. Could be dreadful though.
It just takes 2 hitbacks for that to look real bad.
Yeah.
Here's what does the calculator think the results of that fight would have been?
Actually, oh no.
2 fighters surviving. Did someone time travel? Is the stream title like not correct? Oh yeah, oh yeah, the YouTube channel stream. I thought I edited it. Let me refresh to see if it's actually changed. I edited it. Huh. YouTube's kind of funny sometimes. I always have a lot of issues editing.
What's going on?
Well, I edited the title and it looks like it didn't apply.
You're going.
Yeah, that's so weird. Or maybe I didn't hit save. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. No, it did save showing the game title. That's weird.
I feel like
know.
I should send this tank at these fighters.
The tank where?
At the fighters.
Well, yeah, maybe. You have a 50-50 shot of.
It's like a tough call, yeah, I know. But what else is the
Yeah.
tank gonna do anyway? Come back. Gotta take
What's
some
a tank?
risks.
Well, it just depends on if you think you're winning, son, or not.
I think Japan is big and Germany's good at shuffling.
And Japan is big. The problem is there's just like there has to be like an allied win condition, and that's usually like breaking Karelia or a France stack. Like a France stack's not really possible because I have that 14 stack right there of right in southwestern Europe in the tank, so that's not really possible.
I was actually looking at it like I might be able to like use 2 turns to get a stack there.
Well, you can hold France this turn if you wanted, but once I bring the big chunk over, then I'll have insane odds, and you have to say, well, do I bail and waste my logistics, or do I just sit there and take it straight up the bum?
Bum stuff.
Come on, tank. I got a hit. It makes it all worth it. You got 4 hit packs.
Only 4?
You got the fighter.
Oh, this guy's a moron.
Uh-oh.
Remember this thing.
What thing?
The aircraft carrier that I've like
Oh
left
yeah,
down here
I
this
saw
whole
that guy
game.
chilling down. How many turns is it? I mean, just
so
sat
many.
there lonely, afraid
so
and
many.
alone, crying in a corner, hoping that John Roberts remembers it. Or maybe hoping you forget it so it can live a long and healthy life. When I first started playing, I forgot the UK South African infantry and the Australian Navy so often.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
They were the forgotten child.
And the American guys in China. That would be so annoying. Your timer would be down. Crap. I
Well,
just left them
even
there.
to this very day, I don't remember to do like the Russian sub, if the Russian sub ever survives.
Yep.
I mean, the poor schmuck. I don't remember he exists.
I have a game in League, and I needed to send the cruiser into the.
Should I
into the
take out that
battlefield.
that UK aircraft carrier sitting in 23 with the J fighters? Should I take him out? Let him know that his whole life was for nothing?
That seems mean.
Yes. Yes. Man, what am I doing here?
good. Sometimes I feel bad using those tanks, but then I remembered, wait, tanks are made to, wait, do I have odds on Russia? I have 2 land units, 3 planes against 6 infantry. Maybe I have odds. What are the odds there? %52% capture of Moscow. I guess I don't need that.
Yeah, I meant to put 1 British fighter in Moscow, and I forgot. So I was like, really, like, I was like, I hope he doesn't see that. Or go for
Well,
it.
I did see it, but I feel in a very comfortable position. If I thought you were winning, I would absolutely pull the trigger. But I think I'm in a stronger position right now. So
Yeah.
I don't want to take any risks and give you a chance back into the game. Wow. That was sweet. So I'm just going to play it super slow, super safe, and I'm going to play the game extremely boring.
Yeah. Fuck you right in your pussy hole. That's how we do Blacktide. That's what I tell them. Yeah, put some sass behind that. You know what I mean? Makes you sound more from the streets.
From the streets.
From the streets. I love having my new account because I can just do wild shit to players that I don't want them to know who I am. I do these ridiculous plays. Like, check this shit out. Watch me take this 20%er on you.
Oh yeah, I remember I was playing KH's Dearly Beloved once.
Oh
and,
god.
And he he diced me like he got insane dice on me. Like I'm like, oh man, am I done? Is this game over? Did I lose? And then he just kept taking risks. Like, you know how KH is,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like,
oh yeah.
yeah, he's like, well, this is an interesting battle. It's like a 50-50. And he just kept taking these 50-50 battles until I eventually got back into the game that I should have never won.
Yeah, that's kind of how he is, though. He's crazy.
I think putting the fighter there puts that at like a below. Oh, there's a bomber there. Never mind. Never mind. I don't need Alaska. The question is, do I evacuate Alaska? Or do I, like, try to pick up unit? I should probably evacuate it and not have it die a horrible, horrible death.
Who's that?
aircraft carrier there. Where can these bombers land? I don't really like the fighters there just yet. Can I? No, I was gonna say, oh, can I stack Kazakh? And then I saw 4 tanks sitting in India licking their lips.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 tanks, 5, 6, 7, 11 units that can hit Kazakh. We don't really need to stack. Maybe I'll even send that artillery down to French Indo-Thailand. Yeah, I think evacuating Alaska is the right move. As much as I hate to do that. I love playing the Axis more than the Allies because the Allies feels they have to kick, scrape, grind, and then USA does one big battle to win the game. Whereas, like, when you're playing Japan, you have that constant feeling of accomplishment. You're like, I'm growing bigger, I'm richer, I'm making progress. Like, you know, it gives you a sense of accomplishment, gives you that dopamine hit. Whereas, you know, Allies, it feels like, yeah, you're trying to climb up a wall until you break Germany.
Yeah.
Well, playing Germany isn't so fun. Germany feels like you're being attacked by like a 1,000 like mosquitoes that just keep like sucking blood from you, just biting you over and over and over and over.
Russia too.
Yeah, Russia as well. Russia and Germany are stressful.
Yeah, Russia's stressful. It's one of the most
Only if
stressful.
US and UK aren't sending fighters in.
Yeah, but sending fighters in is like you're on borrowed time because those are fighters that aren't pressuring like France or Berlin. So it's
Well, ideally, you're sending them to West Russia, not Russia itself.
well, if West Russia, yeah, that's super early on. Really, you're going for the 15 stack in Southern Europe? I don't know how that maps out, but more power to you.
Oh, I must not be on live. That's why.
Well, let's look at it. It'd be nice if I had like 1 artillery.
Yeah, just a bunch of infantry. Yeah, I was like, do I need to send my Japan units down there? But should be pretty darn favorable.
Not a fight he has to win to survive.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. I'm just what is he gonna get back? 28, 30. So 5 for 4.
What's that word? I've never seen that
Yeah,
before.
I've never seen that word before either. I have no idea what.
Oh, yeah, that's a special. I think Southern Europe and Italy, you get like they give you a special.
Italian?
Special. Yeah, yeah, Southern Sisyphean, and I think Italy. If you do a really bad attack on that, they'll give you some weird word as well,
What?
like Pyrrhic
Fuck,
or
what
attack.
you guys are talking about?
I've never
No,
noticed it
no.
before.
Look at Southern Europe. How it doesn't say implausible; it says Sisyphean.
So bad that it slurs its word.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
it's an Easter egg.
Yeah.
Really?
Come on. Bombardment. 1, 2.
Damn, you got them both. Ooh, you got good hits.
That's 6 for 6. Get my fighters out of there. You only hit back 2. I could have gone one more round with the fighters.
Well, if you knew I was gonna get bad dice. But you did pretty good there with both bombardments, 3 out of 4 of the
Yeah.
fighters.
That's what I was hoping.
You got about 2 more hits than you should have.
That's what I was hoping for. Get 2 more than I'm supposed to.
You got a perfect on Italy, so pretty good dice overall.
Oh, I forgot to take Alaska, man. Come on.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yeah, I forgot to take Alaska.
I love that German guy that's in French Africa that's just all on his own.
Yeah.
He's playing Home Alone.
You with these Japanese and Archangel.
What about him? Yeah, once the Japanese get there, I try to always trade it with the Japanese rather than the Germans. The Germans have enough stuff to hit. Trying to preserve the Karelia stack, and if you don't hit Arch or Archangel, then they go to Karelia, and if you do, you lose some Russian units.
Hmm.
Ni hao, puppy.
This is rough. Guess that's what we gotta do.
That was pretty good roll.
It's just starting to get hard to hold everything. I think you have odds on West Russia.
I don't think I have odds on West Russia, but Moscow, on the other hand, is looking harder to hold.
I could hold Moscow if I remember to move the British fighters.
Yeah, there's a lot more planes looking at it this turn compared to before. Do I buy another fighter? Can't spend all my money otherwise. Maybe another fighter's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, free Caucasus is free. I'll take that. I hit with
Yeah,
12
man.
units.
I'm whittling down that stack that you had.
12 units. Hit one, and your 2 units both hits. There's no justice in this world.
Not when Lady Luck's involved.
Well, infantry are just a high really? Everything missed again? Yeah, infantry are just a high variability unit, you know? Like, they're supposed to hit, you know, the number they do. Sometimes they do much better, sometimes they don't. How safe am I in Berlin? Let's crunch those numbers before I hit the end turn button with all haste. Oh, it's a 0%. Okay, I was safe. You ever just been like, oh, am I actually safe? And then it's like, oh, it's a 0% to capture. I actually was safe.
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I can live with the 0%.
All right. I think that's just got.
Sometimes fun to see how other people play Japan or Axis, kind of like Terrence has a very unique style where he just masses insane amounts of land units and just wants to club Moscow down, or how Quinton tank rushes and goes after India every single game.
Yeah,
4, 5.
it's kind of neat watching how they play out sometimes.
Yeah, I miss Mac. He was the person like who I learned to play this game watching, and he plays a much more aggressive style than me. I love watching people like Vic Wheezy or Quinton or Admiral Jippy, like the top players that, you know, have their own style.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel my style isn't very fun to watch. I just try to get rich, and then I try to choke you out. Like, it's a slow, suffocating death, and I'm like, oh, 90% on Moscow? Let's wait for 100.
Yeah, I wonder if Mac will ever come back.
I sometimes see him commenting in, like, the peanut galleries, but...
Really? I haven't seen him in... Are you sure?
Well, this is like a month or 2 ago. I don't know. Let me. Let me see. I loved his YouTube. He's the reason I started playing because he stopped. Let's see. His last message was in. Oh wow, it was October. I was way off. Yeah, in the peanut gallery.
Yeah, he hasn't been around for a while.
Yeah, I miss him. I love watching his videos. I feel there like aren't any top players that really like cream of the crop that make videos anymore. Like Vic Wheezy mostly does like new player advice videos, and the other people just don't really post.
Yep.
What I'd give to see General Jippy do videos.
Would be interesting too.
He always seems happy, General Jippy.
Yeah, he
So
says it like he's the most aggressive, like timing VC victory player I know. But my God, does he have a great personality? I wish I had a personality that good.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to get down. Like, I get down when things go bad.
Well, I think when you play a highly volatile style like him, I think you have to have good like risk tolerance.
Yeah.
because things don't go right a lot when you play his sort of style.
Although Mac plays a very aggressive style too, and he was super down his last video.
Yeah, I saw it. Like, he just got. I'm like, I saw his last video. I'm like, oh, he's just gonna win. And I just skipped to the end. I'm like, what? And he just got like round after round after round of bad dice. Like, it wasn't one or two big battles. It was just consistent garbage dice. And could feel it suck the soul out of the poor man.
Those type of games, man, I swear.
Bomber time. It's fun for you and me. Bomber time. Ah, when you can start buying 2 bombers a turn. Chef's kiss. I originally wanted to hit those guys in Anglo-Egypt, but then I realized the US fleet is in the Med and probably wouldn't take kindly to that sort of behavior. Actually, what are my odds on Moscow? Just eyeballing that. How many planes is that? How many planes do I have? Let's take a look-see before I pull the trigger. I have 6 fighters, 2 bombers against 6 infantry, 5 fighters. Not so good odds. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't hit with the artillery. Maybe I'll just use the infantry. He might hit that with his planes. He's probably gonna dip out of the Med after this turn.
Wow, a lot of transports in the Med. That's a lot of transports for the Med.
It is.
Oh, in the game with John.
Yeah, actually, I don't think I'll use the fighters to hit Archangel. I'm going to use those fighters to zone him out of the Med. Kick him out. Kick the rascal out. You've had your fun. Is that your kid right here in the background?
Yeah. One of the 5.
You have 5 kids?
He's a breeder.
A breeder? My God, you can't pull out of your own goddamn driveway. Wow.
Hey,
First 4 practice.
He's not a quitter.
Somebody's got to have kids. Nobody has kids anymore.
Nope. I got 3.
I got 2.
Yeah. At least you're doing your part, but I forget where I saw some statistic 40% of women and they're by 30 don't have 1 kid yet, and it's gonna be upwards of half of women never have a single kid. They're predicting we're just gonna spiral our population.
Well, it's just hard to afford. Things are expensive.
I think something's wrong with how society's set up. Got to get in on this Somalian daycare thing.
Technology.
And daycare.
I don't know. Got to figure out how to be Somali. Something.
Something along those lines, right?
Hmm.
I met somebody from Korea, and like he was in a fairly populous city, not Seoul, but like I don't know, another major city there.
Busan.
I don't know Korea that well, but he said when he was a kid, his school had like 75 first graders each year.
Mm-hmm.
And this last year there were 2.
What?
Yeah. He says like outside of Seoul, like every like town is just old people basically.
Yeah, I think Korean has like the lowest birth rate of like any country, and they're super anti-immigration too, so they don't have immigrants coming in. Not
Yeah,
that Korea is exactly a hot spot, but
I think
Yeah.
Japan's kind of like that too.
yeah,
Well, yeah, Japan's bad, but like Seoul and China
Korea's-
are worse now, or Korea and China.
yeah,
Sorry.
Korea's worth. Yeah, my wife's Chinese. They also have an imbalance of male to female. They finally got rid of their one-child policy.
Well, now in China they're the opposite. Like, you get married and like the officials are calling you up the second week to ask if you're pregnant yet.
What?
They get bonuses based on like how many kids now are born in their prefecture or whatever.
Oh,
So, like the party bosses are on it. Like you get married, like first of all they push everybody to get married, and they've stigmatized women that don't get married as like leftover women. That's what they're called, leftover women. And they like, yeah, like once you're married, like they just pressure and pressure and pressure. Like, when are you having a kid? When are you having a kid? Because like, yeah, it's part of their policy now, right?
I didn't know that.
Where was that? China?
Well,
Not
maybe
China.
maybe that's in specific places. That it wasn't in, not in Beijing or Hubei.
Well, this is only the last couple of years, I think.
Um,
But like people are saying that first of all, because like the government gave money, so there was a lot of like there was a lot of reason for these areas to overreport how many kids they had, right? So for like the last 30 years they have these government statistics, and now they figure there's 150 million missing. And of course, who's missing? A lot of young women, right? So like the childbearing young women. And then there's a lot of people saying that like they lost a lot more people during COVID than what was actually reported. So there's a lot of theories online that China has, several hundred million less people than they say they do. Just by like, I don't know, they take a measure of how much electricity, like how much lights are in the sky and stuff like that. But not just that, like their population is aging like faster than any country on earth except for maybe Korea.
yeah.
U.S. too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and the U.S. is like, it's really, U.S. doesn't have immigrants coming in anymore. Like, holy cow, immigrating to the U.S. we're at the I think we're at the top 6 hardest countries to immigrate to in the world.
Yeah.
You want to fix the child problem? Do what Poland did.
What did Poland do?
If you have 2 kids, the parents don't have to pay income tax for the first $40,000 they make. 40,000 US.
There's a lot of countries trying stuff like that. I think Korea gives you money. Hungary,
Well, I think, why don't they
Yeah.
just have like government-sponsored child support care? Like, I think that would make a lot more sense to me.
We have that in Canada. We're in the same boat as the US.
I don't think any of that seems to be working.
Yeah. Like we have a child tax credit and
We
something else.
U.S. has Somali daycares, so
Somali daycare. Well, I thought something was.
Jesus.
I always wondered, how is daycare so expensive? And I can't remember, like, it's because they can only have, like, they have a super low, like, supervisor, to child ratio.
Yeah, for the little kids, it's like 6-1 or something like
Yeah,
that.
that's I think that sounds like 6. Like I think the internet says it's like 1-4 to 1-7. Yeah, like ratio, because but I'm like, oh, I thought it was like schools where it's like 1-30 or something. Oh, you forfeited, John?
Yeah, I was trying to tell you, but everybody
Oh,
was
too
talking.
much chat here.
But yeah, I was just gonna forfeit that.
He's just
Yeah.
gonna forfeit.
What was a good game? You had a really good start.
I did. Oh,
I think if you would have gone for a fin shuck instead of a med shuck, I think you would have had a lot, better results.
yeah, I
I
felt
kind
like
of
you would.
always, when I do a med shuck, I kind of do 1 to 2 transports max, because otherwise there's just no pressure on Corellia. The
Yeah, I got
dedicated
thrown off.
med shucks,
but-
they just stack Italy, and like, what do you do?
Yeah,
I don't know.
your
Do you have
early
any
your early
comments?
Alaska move kind of threw me off.
Annoying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it forces you to defend Western U.S. You have to, like, let me keep it for 2 turns, hurt your income. I found it's ultra annoying.
Yeah. Well, good game. It was fun.
Good game.
It's tough to defend against Alaska too, because like you really don't have a lot of extra resources to put up there.
Yeah, it's usually only like turn 4, 3 to 5 that you have extra resources where you can buy. I usually buy extra infantry in Western U.S. and shuffle them up to Canada, because once they start chipping away at Alaska, it's really
Well,
annoying.
Blacktide had a transport like right next to it, and I really should have left a couple of units back. But I just didn't even think of it because it was like round 2.
Mhm.
You know?
I was gonna hit it round 2, but you had like tanks, infantry, and planes. I'm like, oh, I can't hit it this turn. I have to
Yeah.
wait.
It's a long time before I let that tank leave Eastern Canada.
Yeah.
I usually put the U.S. tank there and just leave it with the extra infantry in Western
Yeah,
Canada.
makes sense. I don't know. I always that tank's gone pretty fast for me.
No,
It's in Africa or someplace.
I also think it probably would have been better to have more UK fighters in India, because I'm pretty sparse with my navy right now. Like, I was able to spread out, take everything here, there, and the other. And that's one of the advantages of submerging your sub in Pearl is, the UK sub can guard India, the US sub can guard Alaska, and it really forces me to be honest with my naval movements, rather than, look at me, I'm everywhere. I'm not defending anything.
I was
Have
getting
taken over
I was
Dearborn
starting to
in-
get I was starting to get really worried about West Russia and holding Russia itself.
Yeah, I didn't even run the odds. I probably could have hit it, but I said there's no Corellia pressure. I don't feel like I have to do anything. The Japanese planes are coming. The med shuck will stop, and Japan's getting really rich. And the other thing is, I think turn 1 or 2, you have to stop Germany in Africa. I gained a ridiculous amount of IPCs in Africa, and you can't let Germany be that rich.
Yeah. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, you guys have a good evening. I'm gonna.
Yep.
Thank you, Ketch. Do you
Good
want
night.
to start our duos game? Sounds like you don't want to showcase.
Well, I don't know. I'm gonna talk to my partner. I haven't been able to contact him. He's European, so
Just like 00.
he's on a very different timeline than I am.
Summer sauce.
So
All
the
right.
only
Good
thing,
night,
like,
everyone.
I don't know, like, this is just, I hate to complain about partner because like